very early on in my relationship, we both agreed that like we don't air dirty laundry.
Have any of you actually breached that before?
Yeah. I think there was once.
Okay,
wait,
who was the one?
No,
Can we guess?
Oh shit.
Does Titus Low deserve jail? This is your daily catch-up.
Titus.
Hello everybody! Great alert! For those of you who don't have eyes, or if you're watching this on Spotify, we have new microphones!
That's right. We have new mics from Audio-Technica, which sounds amazing. You can also make your own profiles for how you speak up your bass, and it's easily assigned to different mics just in case we change place.
So massive thank you to Audio-Technica for sponsoring our mics. They're going to be our audio partners for the next 12 months, and they're also very kindly extending a promo code for all of you. So TDK 80, because the Daily Catch-Up Audio-Technica 10 will get you $10 off selected microphones, including this ones and also the very, very famous 80-20-20 microphones, which I've actually been using for the last 15 years. So go and check that out. The links are all down below. Thank you, Audio-Technica.
Woohoo! On to the episode!
Okay, so I was randomly scrolling TikTok, and then there was this split screen. I don't know what you call split. Like one person did a TikTok already. Okay. So then this guy was he like that, right? Then he's just watching. Then on the left side there's a girl dancing. So she do like a move, right? Then suddenly you hear a clap. Then the guy like, I don't get it. Then after that she dance again. Then after that you hear a clap.
The same moves.
Then he look. Then his face change. Then the third time, right? Then you see it. She dance. Then she like that pop one time, right? Then you hear her ass cheeks are clapping.
No way.
And it's so freaking loud.
No way.
Cannot be.
How you know there is not someone like at the background just clapping?
We need to see the next. The
Let me try and find it.
Technically, every single time that you fart, the sound comes from your ass clapping anyway.
No way.
That's why it got sound. So I think if you like squat down and like kind of open your asshole up, right, when you fart, it should just be a poot or like a not a.
Oh my god, I didn't like
you know?
it.
Yeah, it should just be air coming out lah. Yeah.
No, it's the anus lah. It's the anus making very quick small claps. Right?
Yeah.
Tiny claps.
Yeah.
It's like
Anyway, talking about ass kind of brings me to today's episode.
Hey,
smooth.
it's the Titus of S's.
Whoa.
Anyway, so Titus has moved from dropping balls to dropping the soap.
Wait, what?
He's going to jail.
Oh shit. For what? I kind of saw it, but I don't know
the
exactly
most
what
recent
happened.
news, I mean, he's been in the news quite an awful lot recently.
Yes, yeah.
But in latest news, he has been sentenced to 3 weeks in jail plus a fine. So to be clear, right, the fine is a $3,000 fine for uploading obscene materials, and the jail is actually for breaching police order. So what happened was that after he, oh my god, you know,
Wait, didn't we do this article already?
This is like the
jail.
follow-up.
This he go jail.
This is the previous one we did is he kena charged. Then this is the sentence lah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the police is kind of stressing that he is only going to jail because he willfully ignored the police order. So after he was supposed to suspend and stop using his account, right? He withheld information from the police and then used that information to access his account again, and he continued to upload videos. Then after he got caught for that, he lied to the police saying that my account got hacked.
So actually, if he didn't do any of that, it would have just been the fine.
Yeah. But you know how he even got found out in the first place, which I never knew before today, right? It's damn sad. It's like there's a mother found a video, his video, on her 12-year-old niece's phone. What? And then brought that to the police, and then that's how all his stuff got confiscated, and then this
Like a whole chain reaction lah.
Yeah.
So a 12-year-old was subscribing to his content.
I think someone leaked it and it passed to her.
12-year-old is what? Primary 6 ah?
Yes.
Primary 6? Wow. To be honest, I think that's bad parenting though.
Wow.
True,
No,
but
meh?
It's bad parenting for her to have a phone and have friends.
No, it's bad parenting for you to not be able to gatekeep or at least monitor that. Like the fact that your child is exposed to something like that.
But what if the situation is that some 16-year-old got it or some 18-year-old got it, go and transfer to their 12-year-old sibling, and then that 12-year-old go and spread to the whole school?
So right, instead of charging or going after Titus, the creator, who never intended for this, who is the person who sent
it,
that person, right, is sending explicit content to a minor. What is that person getting charged?
So this was actually one of the
Harder to
arguments
find,
that
I guess.
his lawyers had made. So his lawyers made quite a few arguments lah. I mean, one of it was also that
yes, lawyer mind.
there
Let's
are
go.
a lot of It's time that we get a lawyer on, guys. But yeah. So he was talking about how there are a lot of these cases, right, where these nudes are being passed around, like say for example between a couple, or even boyfriend leaking girlfriend, like revenge porn kind of nudes, right?
Girlfriend leaking boyfriend lah.
The girlfriend, like none of them are charged for creating or spreading this. Yeah, sorry, very inclusive show. Yeah, these obscene materials. So why is it suddenly in his case, right? Then he cannot charge for it.
Right.
Yeah, so this news like blew up so large that like even BBC covered it because like OnlyFans is such a big thing overseas, right? And he's actually the first creator to be charged for like such a crime
in the world.
I think so.
Damn.
I think so. Yeah, and then so they're saying that like this is causing a bit of like a like insecurity amongst fellow like OnlyFans creators lah.
Yeah. Why is it a crime? The last time we covered is selling nudity is a crime in Singapore lah, right? So it's selling explicit
Not just
content.
selling, it's like
Creating
Or
and
even
producing.
just sharing.
even downloading
Having
it
porn
into
in
your
your
phone
phone.
cannot.
Yeah, so that's why you should stream.
Okay.
Thanks for the tip.
And use VPN.
Yeah, don't own it. Don't own it.
Surfshark.
Surf.
Sorry, Surfshark.
For all your pornographic needs, we have then.
Hey, 83% off. Daily Ketchup.
Wait, 83?
Yeah.
Why so much?
That's why. Plus, there's also 3 extra months off also.
Oh shit! Wait, so this is not the plug, but
The plug is coming now.
I thought you pay 80%.
No, 83% off. You
So
pay
you're
17. Hey, Denise, guess the sponsor for today.
Like, I'm supposed to pretend that I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, the hint is Dana. Dana. Fail is Surfshark!
Surfshark!
Surfshark is an award-winning VPN service that lets you surf the internet while protecting your identity. It also prevents unwanted companies, hackers, and bots from tracking you and your online privacy.
Wait, but then people can still like track what I watch.
No, you can access content anywhere privately in over 100 countries that Surfshark is in.
Wow, thank God. No, I mean like I'm sure like there are like guys out there that need this lah.
That's right, and it's super cheap. You only pay $3.29 a month for the first 24 months to enjoy waves of entertainment safely, browse at high speeds, and enjoy Surfshark VPN on unlimited devices.
No way. Where can I get this deal?
Just use our special promo code Daily Ketchup to enjoy 83% off, as well as 3 extra months off as well. Find out more in the description box down below. Click the link.
Down below, I must find the link.
Dang, 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 baby.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thoughts and feelings about him going to jail. Do you all think he deserve it?
So he's going for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think he deserves to go to jail for creating that explicit content, but I do think he deserves some sort of punishment for breaching the police orders. Because when I read the article, right, it's like the day after he got the orders, right, he went online to upload that content.
Yeah.
And he go change the password and everything lah. And then I don't know how he thought that won't give him any consequence.
Yeah, like it seems like the most obvious way to get caught. Yeah. Like honestly, because like you mentioned, the jail term is because he breached the order. I think it's like he got what he deserves.
Twice.
He
like
did twice.
He got a warning. Like the first time he
right.
breached, right? The police say, "Hey, you don't do this thing again,
Yeah.
Then the next time they ask him, the next day he went and do it again.
But can you imagine his mindset? He was probably thinking, like, it's not like the police subscribe to my content, what? I just do lah.
It's so unexpected that no one will expect it.
Like if I do it a second time, no one will think that.
Yeah, and it's like if I wait a week, right, they confirm suspend me. I should do it straight away. They won't
But
think I'll
after
do
that,
it.
he lied that he got hacked.
Right.
But I think they go and track the IP, all that, then it's him lah.
Check lah. The lying part is the difficult part lah, right?
One of the arguments that the lawyer had also made in court, right, to kind of lighten his sentence to just probation, was that because he had to fend for himself from a very young age. He's currently still in NS, in fact. And
What the hell?
he had a troubled childhood and did not come from a stable family.
Okay.
That's his argument for him to get off with a lighter sentence.
Okay, cool. Then
Thoughts and feelings. I'm wondering like how the stable family kind of affects like.
I feel like if I'm getting charged, I'll say what I can to get like the sentence.
Yeah,
no
I
matter
feel like
what,
it's-
and it's probably the lawyers that were like, hey, let's try this.
The lawyer did really throw a lot of things out there though. So
Yeah.
good on
It's just seeing what sticks or like grasping at straws with this, yeah. Very, very strange tactics.
But fair lah. I mean, if it's really true, and then because if you are raised under like poorer conditions and poorer influences, right? Then naturally you might be inclined to do things that because you don't have any other options, you don't know much else, right?
Yeah.
So and out of maybe desperation and whatever. Like it's the same with that time when we talk about the death penalty, the drug trafficker, all that kind of thing, right? Maybe their circumstances and their environment just push them there, lor. So is it still their fault? I think the agreement for the episode was yes, right?
Or rather, actually, there's quite a lot of similarities in that. Like, I think in this case, right, the fine was if it was just about creating Onlyfans because he didn't come out of a stable family, so he needs to like get income. He doesn't really know how to like value his body versus like money and all that, right? Understandable. But then it's the part about you breaching a police order and then getting a bigger sentence. You know what you were getting
It could be
into.
that growing up with a troubled childhood and unstable family, he could not learn responsibility or accountability properly, and therefore he kind of thought he can get away with it, and then.
But then, even then, like, doesn't mean that you get off with a lighter sentence, right? Because you need to learn eventually. So if he didn't learn in his childhood on how to take accountability, this is the lesson.
Okay lah, whatever Dan said, lor, I agree.
Stop right there! If you're enjoying our content, if you would like to support us, like, share, and subscribe. And go and see John's Instagram about being in New York. New York!
If he's still there by the time this goes up.
No, he'll just get an influx of messages saying, New York so nice. Back to the episode. But anyway, what more recently went viral is the couple conflict that he had with his wife online.
Cheryl.
So basically what happened was that, you know, Ms Puiyi, a familiar character on our show because we've touched on her before.
The museum nene girl.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically they did a YouTube collab together, which I think this video will now not see the light of day, but basically, oh man, I keep saying but basically. Anyway.
Someone's gonna call you up for it.
Yeah. People
Take a
get-
shot every time.
Denise is not stupid.
They say the amount of likes in this sentence.
Yeah, I realize I say a lot.
Okay, so for promo for the YouTube video, Ms Puiyi and Titus did a TikTok video together. And in this TikTok video, they were very, very intimate. Like considerably intimate. Lah. So she was leaning on his chest and then like, yes, doing
It was
that,
very
touching
unsexy.
her face or
Yeah, he was like grabbing her chin.
yeah, then she like
Sexually.
biting her lip. It's a bit like
Was
sexual.
it
lah.
sexual?
It was meant to be, the intent is clear.
Yeah.
So then because
Sure.
of that, his wife actually commented on the video. If I'm not wrong, before the video was taken down, she was the top comment. And then after that, she kind of made a video of her she posted a video of her stitching his video and then crying. And
The
then-
wife.
and
She
then
didn't know
saying
about
that,
it
like,
apparently.
Okay. So
Saying that even if this is just for content, isn't it too much?
right.
Yeah.
And then has this all been exposed as one big PR stunt already?
No. So but allegedly, these like screenshots came out of Titus after the wife's TikTok after the wife's TikTok blew up, if I'm not wrong. He actually texted Ms Puiyi to say, oh, my wife actually reacting badly, so maybe we can capitalize on this. Paraphrasing, but that's essentially what.
How do
He
this?
said like TikTok people love drama.
But no, so
suppose.
it's as in the message he sent to her is on TikTok.
Asking her to kind of capitalize on the drama. Lah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I think Puiyi was a bit like concerned, so she was trying to like
Distance herself, right?
clarify with him and Cheryl.
Right.
Like individually lah.
So
but-
Sharon knew that they were doing a video together, but then and she knew the content of that full length video.
Yeah.
But then I don't think she knew about this TikTok lah.
It's so weird. Like, first of all, if you are the wife and you're not happy about something, address it with him privately lah. Yeah. Why do it this way?
It
if
feels
it's not
almost
for
like it was
attention?
designed.
Yeah. It feels
But
like
is it not interesting? I feel like it might be just because it's the youth of their relationship. Not that two of them are young, but that their relationship is so young. So they kind of haven't learned to have conflict with each other. You know what I mean?
And also, okay
Yeah.
lah, your husband is a f***ing sexual content TikToker online. Like, touchy, all this kind of thing is like expected, right? And he's collaborating with who? A Malaysian #1 porn star. Is that not?
it's not posh.
I mean, whatever the please lah, don't can't teach me this type of thing, right? Like some boomer. No, but is it really unexpected? I feel like the whole
No, but
thing
even
is a
if
PR
it is
thing.
expected, right? I think seeing it is like different, ma. You know what I mean?
I also feel like it's not out of the realm of possibility where he went and said, hey, this is such a good idea, let's just do it, and then really not think about what his wife would think. Like, I feel like it's also very possible.
Or he thought about it and he felt like, never mind, this is something that we can talk it out after, but this will give me the drama.
What's even worse if he said, oh my god, my wife is going to react so badly, it's going to make it even better. let's provoke her a bit.
No, but she did clarify though that Titus did like tell her they were doing this video and they might do certain things. But I think he wasn't clear about what specifically they will do.
Okay. Can kind of relate.
Which is like what actors do, what? Like
Wait,
even
they
married
were
actors.
not making out or what lah? It's
No,
not
they were
like
just
crossing
like
the line kind of thing,
holding hands maybe and like being a bit more touchy.
I get it now because I think like, okay, not that I've done exactly this, right? But say for example, if your girlfriend don't let you like say gamble, for example, right? But you and your friends all want to play poker, what you might say is, hey, me and my friends going to hang out at my friend's house as a white lie, but then when you go to your friend's house, you go and gamble. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of same thing.
Yeah.
But he wasn't gambling her, right?
No. But in this case, it's like, hey, me and Ms Puiyi gonna do videos. So he's like, to his conscience, it's like I already told her.
Yeah,
but then he knows that he's gonna push the line a bit, which he's not going to tell his wife.
But kind of agree that like knowing that he does sexual content, like should this not have been expected? But then even if it's to be expected, right? Is it still disrespectful to her for him to knowingly do this when he's attached?
For sure.
And somehow a father. This is after the news broke that he was going to be a father.
No, so I don't get it because you just showed me the picture. Do you have the actual TikTok?
It's taken down. Really?
I don't think the action is very.
No, but their intention is damn clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also know that they are filming a f***ing TikTok, right?
No,
and
but
if you want to go viral, then obviously you will do that lah. What else you want me to do? Sit next to her and
But if you're insecure wife though, you would think in the back of your mind, right? You go, fuck, did they have sex? Maybe they had sex and you didn't know about it. Shit, fuck. And then it just plays in your mind.
Yeah. No, that part I totally understand.
Yeah.
The part I don't understand is like, again lah, like leaving a comment and then after that people who film themselves crying on camera, right?
They know what they're doing.
I fucking cannot say.
Fun fact, she did come out and say, right, the crying that she stitched, right, it's not her crying in that moment. She took an old video of her crying to stitch it because the crying video she took in the moment was too like bad. Like it didn't look as nice.
That's even worse.
Oh, poor her.
I think
She had a
that's what
panic
she said.
attack, okay? Allegedly.
Yeah.
I said this before, right? To set up the camera.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they start crying.
Okay, lighting.
Oh my
I
god,
got
come here,
hairlight.
stand.
Yeah, I found it out with the casing also quite cool. Then after that, okay, ready. Onion, please bring the onions. Right? Okay. Steamy already. Okay, let's go. Let's film this. Let's film this reaction of a private conversation I should be having with my husband for the world to see.
The one that made me think about that was the SIA one. You know, she crying, then the SIA come and comfort her, right? Then she go and take the TikTok.
Or do you think this is a Gen Z thing? Do you think that to them, this is a natural course of action? This filming yourself and airing your laundry in public, right, is okay. It's a norm. It's acceptable. Most celebrities do it. Why not I, right? This is how I find out about other people's drama. Right? So then it's normalized to them already. So to them it's okay. And in future, when you argue with your partner, whatever, right, don't privately DM them. Post a video online about it to see what other people think and let other people weigh in on your relationship.
Yeah, it's damn strange.
I'm trying to think whether this is a very real possibility of the future or now.
It's really strange because like sometimes you watch like TikToks or like IG reels, right? And it's like, this is so obviously posed. Like there's like maybe reactions where like, oh, my friends pranked me, like, and this was what happened, right? But it's so clear that you had to turn on your phone and then experience the whole thing, and then everyone had to act at a certain way. It's so strange. Imagine like in real life, you going to your friends and say, hey guys, by the way, you guys just pranked me. This was the prank. You all just start acting, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, weird.
But I think she was trying to be like real with this clip. It's just that the problem was she
trying to be real.
No, but that's a good argument though. As in like, people think that like Gen Zs might find it okay, right? Because they think that this is me. I'm actually crying in the moment,
I'm
right?
showing you my real self, my real reactions at that point of time. It's just that she go use a old crying clip.
No, I
to
totally understand that. I get the intention.
Yeah.
What I'm questioning is it okay to
film yourself?
yeah, like is this okay? Should this be accepted as a new
Yeah.
like way that we like for example, right? If you're in a relationship, say you fight with your partner, is it okay for you or your partner to go and tell her friends about this or post about it online? Will you be comfortable if like say your partner, right, post about your fight online?
Okay, wait. I think posting about it, then no. But I would get why they might want to film themselves. To me, it's the same as like if I'm crying in the moment, right? I want to write a letter. I want to like type my feelings out on text. I think it's just a way of expressing, and then you look back at that emotion lah. So it's like a diary sort of, just that visual diary. But then if you post about it,
Wow.
it's like putting your diary on the internet. That one is different because that one is your own personal.
Yeah, okay, agree.
Never thought about that.
secrets.
Yeah. Okay. I like
Yeah.
that. That's interesting.
But I do think
Yeah.
that with the instantaneity of like Gen Z now, right? Like they're not really thinking much. Like she straight away just comment. No, because it's like straight away I'm going to react to this, I feel like Gen Z has been wired that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm straight away I'm gonna film this because this is me in the moment, right? Then me in the moment I feel like this, I'm gonna comment this, and then I'm gonna post a video about it. Then after that, then they regret.
I also think it depends on like the couple, right? Like I think if you both agree that this is something that you guys are okay with, you both are okay with airing dirty laundry, like in the open on your own social media platforms, then I think that's fine. Because I remember like very early on in my relationship with Nat, we both agreed that like we don't air dirty laundry. Any problems we don't bitch to our own like whatever like social media like platforms lah.
Okay.
So I feel like if both people are okay and they are such like public figures anyway, I think okay lah. If both are fine, then both are
Sorry,
fine.
question. So let's make this a bit more personal. I don't care about these people. Have any of you actually breached that before?
Yeah. I think there was once.
Okay,
Where, like,
share
Wait,
story.
who was the one?
Not
Can we
me,
guess?
not
Can
me.
we guess?
Oh shit.
I think it's Nat.
Yeah.
I think it's Jen.
Why?
Because like he got 8 friends that he just can't help it.
No, but it's Nat because woman. no, kidding. Nat.
No, I think
Hey,
Dan-
faster come back on the show, Nat.
No, I think Dan won't talk negatively about his wrongdoings.
Oh.
Is it? Because you care about what people think.
No,
mah.
he
That's true.
overthink like mad. So you overthink. I think he will talk himself out of doing it.
No, but I feel like he will do it, right? But just say it's like a asking for a friend kind of thing. Like he will not say me and Nat fought. But then like this is a scenario, what will you guys do
No,
here?
but because he understands how Nat will feel once she sees that post, he will know that.
Wait, it's a post?
No, if it's like a social posting or whatever, because airing it online, so then he will think that she will interpret and understand exactly what he means and his intention behind it. Okay. And then after that, then he won't do it.
This is the best therapy session I've ever had, yeah.
Okay, let's hear
Okay,
it
so
from
what's the
you.
truth? What's the truth? Though we've already heard it.
Again, not to throw her under the bus, it was her. But like I completely understand why, and I think it was very early on in our relationship also, so we didn't really establish what was okay, what was not okay.
Yeah, see, it's the same case as Titus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like for me, the reason why I wouldn't do it is because whether or not it was my wrongdoing or her wrongdoing, I always feel like people don't need to know. It's like we solved it ourselves. It doesn't escalate beyond, right? I think when you start posting about it, people start weighing in. They will start DMing you or replying or whatever, right? And then it escalates beyond like if you, for example, just say, "Oh shit, my girlfriend's a bitch" or whatever, or my girlfriend can't believe she did this, right? And then people start going, "Yeah, she shouldn't have," and all this, right? Then you start to form this idea that she's like evil. You almost like it almost reinforces the idea that actually she's 4 times worse than she actually is. Yep. And so that's why I'm like completely against it. So the thing that she did wasn't that bad. She didn't really dirty. Why do I keep saying dirty air laundry? She didn't really air dirty laundry. She just started doing the black screen and then very small texting.
Well, I was screenshot and Zoom.
Right? Me also. Because I didn't know what was happening, so I also screenshot and Zoom and it's like, oh, we're fighting. Then like the problem is that even though no one can see, because I also couldn't see what it was, right? People around me now know
She
that.
posted it on her close friends list or on her full Instagram.
I think it was public. I think at that point in time,
Last time
no
no close friends.
Yeah, that time no close friend.
Okay.
So then, like to me, it's like, okay, it's okay that now like no one knows what the problem is, but people now know there's a problem, and that you are willing to tell everybody there's a problem in a relationship. And to me, that was bad lah.
So you care more about that than the actual problem itself. Right?
So Elisa is right, the public
No,
image.
but I'm just because I've been in situations
yeah.
like that also, and difficult lah, right? Very difficult, and it's just escalating.
Yeah.
Personally, I've also been through something like that, right? I've been on the side where I share too much. I've also been on the side, also not share too much, but like I couldn't find an outlet, and so then I end up like a lot of times it's like we fight, then we cannot figure out who is right, who is wrong, right?
Yeah.
Then you go ask your you know. Or like you want to take it out of the relationship, then go lah. But to me, like, I feel like we shouldn't take it out of the relationship. Then how? But then you get trapped in that same cycle and you don't know how to resolve and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, so it gets very confusing. So it's good that, like, I think it's fair to see both sides and why sometimes people will end up expressing themselves online or whatever because they just can't find another outlet.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm also questioning like, when should you consult an external party when you have a problem within your relationship that the two
Yeah.
of you can't solve on your own.
I think that's quite interesting because the whole topic I feel like kind of boils down to setting boundaries in a relationship. And this is also beyond love relationship, romantic, like your friends. I think it's an important thing to like kind of establish also, which I didn't learn until like much later.
Yep.
So I feel like, for what makes sense to me, right, is you kind of know that I think need to have an outlet. Like I think beyond me, right, you need to have somebody that you can talk about, or it doesn't need to be one person, but whatever problem you have, right, beyond me, you need to have someone that you can talk about it too.
Yeah.
So like whatever problem it is that arises, right, I think it's almost like a approved list of people that you can go to for counsel. But then like just be careful the way that you phrase it, right?
Yeah.
It's not to make the other person look bad, lor.
Yeah, but in the heat of the moment, that's the danger, especially when these people are on their side, not yours, right? They're your partners, friends, or whatever. So it might really just end up being like, oh, okay, all my friends agree that I am right and that you are wrong in this situation. How? Then does that help the argument? Does that help to fix anything? I think you need to go to them with the right questions also. And what are you trying to get out of that? Consulting them.
I agree. I think like I've seen posts before where people are trying to like set like maybe ask for advice, right? But I like it because it feels very neutral. It's always settle a debate for us, right? So my boyfriend and I were disagreeing over this.
Oh, is
what
that
you guys
am
think
I
is
the
right.
asshole?
Yeah. And then you can do the poll, right? So it's just like what I thought and then what he thought, and then like let me know your thoughts. And then from there it's like, okay, so I realized that most of you agree with my boyfriend. You know, great to get some perspective. But to me, like, okay, great. Yeah, like other than that, like I always feel like I've been in situations before with my exes where I have entered a room and it's me hanging out with her friends and suddenly the room is damn cold because we just had a fight and now everyone knows about it because she told everybody, right? And now you just get into the room and it's just like everyone's talking to you differently, everyone's looking at you differently, everyone's like looking at you like the bad guy. I mean, it's like, what the is this? Like, I'd rather not be here, you know? Like,
so weird,
damn strange.
No, but then so the
Exes.
what you need to remember to do is whenever your partner does something nice for you, right, you also need to kind of like say to your
You need
friends
to
to
balance.
balance. Yeah.
So what I do, right, is that good things also in our relationship, I don't really post about. I just
So
don't
you
post
don't
about
just-
anything.
Which is okay, which is completely
Yeah, which I think
Yeah.
is totally fine.
Yeah, like you don't have to post
But
about
Okay,
everything.
but what if, right, it's like she posts, right, it's a very cryptic message. Nobody knows what is happening. Like, nobody knows that it's referring to you, but you know. Is that
Like
still a
what?
problem?
Like what?
So it can be like,
Like in a glyph.
No, like about something else. Like
it could be
work.
like, this week, I really thought I could be happy this week. Or like, this year really hasn't turned out well for like
the pyramid.
yeah.
Like actually, I think that's okay. To me, right? Okay, maybe it's about me and how I hate people perceiving me in a certain way. I hate it when I know it's not about me, but it feels like it could be about me.
That's just you being insecure lah. That one is-
Yeah.
Then
Okay,
like
next.
she'll post like, you know, like, oh, what a terrible year, or like, like, I just wish things would get better. Then I know it's like maybe about like something completely not about me. Then it's just like, why you have to post something like this? Yeah, I'll just be like damn angry. Yeah. It's just my own insecurities. I'm so sorry. I need to really look at myself before I wreck myself.
Okay, yeah, but it's like something generic like that. But
Yeah.
people might perceive it to be you lah. But then,
Yeah, I think it's okay if it's close friends list.
Would you rather it be about you but people don't know, or it not be about you but people think it's about you?
You lost my what? If
okay, so it's number one is she writes something that and everybody thinks it's you,
me.
but you yourself, you know the problem that she's going through something
Yeah.
else. So but then they don't know. They think it's you. Then option two is she posts about something that is you know it's about you, but no one else knows.
That it's about
first
you.
one.
First one.
Yeah.
That people think is you. Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you rather have problem?
No, but if me and my
This question so
partner,
flawed.
Yes, sorry.
if me and my partner know there's nothing wrong, then I don't have to be scared of anything, because the most important thing is his perception of our relationship.
You're so secure of yourself. I love it. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, shout
would
out to him.
I would have gone with option 2.
No, option 2 sucks because you have a problem.
Yeah, but that problem can solve. You know, like fights
you
won't
know?
last damn
How
long.
you
one.
know?
Okay lah, but like I mean, in the end, it's like she give in or I give in, and then if it lasts too long, then I'll give in lor. Then like in the end, it'll be fine.
Yeah, in the words of the great poet, right, Jay-Z, 99 problems, but don't make the bitch one lah.
No, but how
Very
early
wise.
must you set like boundaries?
I feel like it's within. I feel like anything right for the rest of your whole like relationship right needs to be set like in the first 3 months. So it's like, what is the benchmark of you paying for big dates? That also comes in the first 3 months. How active are you as like a...
Yeah. Okay. I think there's an interesting question I can ask you, right? Because you know you dance a bit here and there, right?
Oh.
What if, right?
Have you seen her party trick?
True.
What's
You
your
want me to
party
do
trick?
how many times? I showed you before.
Oh, then whatever lah. So if say right, lame that also can. Okay.
I go teach
So
you.
if say right,
Yeah.
your partner is a dancer,
Okay.
okay, and he part of the choreography forces them to be like
Very close.
like do like
Almost
something
need to
like what they
kiss,
did.
almost need to kiss.
You know,
Okay,
like
yeah.
must like that
Yeah.
and be, then the person must
I
like,
okay.
Okay.
No, if we discuss it beforehand, I okay.
No, he never tell you. He invite you to the dance performance. Then
No,
he
I
never
think
tell
if
you.
he never tell me, then I'll be a bit uncomfortable. Like why he didn't tell me lah.
Then all your friends ask, wow, how come your boyfriend, you let him do this?
Because touchy is part of the job, right?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
to what they do, ma.
Yeah.
Touchy is probably part of why we are even talking about this in the first place.
Yeah, but this
So-
one is different because it didn't have any hints that it might go there, ma. So it's like a complete surprise to me when I see the.
But you must believe.
No,
in
you
the
know the-
chemistry
what-
these
what
two
if-
characters have.
What if you know the song that they are dancing to? And it's like pony.
No, then
like-
no, knowing me, right, I confirm ask like them in depth, and he will probably send me all the practice videos
Oh,
to
really?
QC. So
Why then you keep seeing it over and over again?
Yes,
you just get
yeah.
more and more angry.
no, but I think because I'm a dancer, and then I'm just
Eh,
very
yeah.
okay.
Yes.
No, because dance sometimes need to do lifts and whatnot, right? Then we got discussed
what?
before lifts.
Like lift her up.
Like you need to touch
Oh.
people's armpit, like to lift them out or the waist.
Like side boob.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes need to like. So I get it's like completely not sexual one when you dance.
Oh.
Yeah, to me lah. And my partner, so we did discuss before lah. If there's any dance that need to be a bit touchy,
With the armpits.
the boundary is just the
Or side boob.
no, the boundary. I think we as long
Cannot
as
live by pussy.
no,
I was
as
about
long
to
as
say-
it's not to imitate sex or anything, that is okay. I feel.
There was what was that show? The ice skating one.
Oh, yeah. They grab. Yeah.
You know?
It's so impressive though. It's so impressive.
Blades
Oh,
of Fury.
Blades of- yeah.
It live by the crush, then go upside down, then the crush in the face. Wow,
That's
damn good.
disgusting.
Yeah,
No, but me and my boyfriend got talk like. I think the first
That's
month
nice.
of the relationship, we talk about all the topics we can share with people, all topics we cannot share.
Who brought it up, you or him? Like to...
Me. Because I feel like
Too exhaustive, yeah, this kind. Like,
Yeah
this
lor.
list
no,
can
but
send-
as in, cause like I think certain topics, right, like can share with friends or what cannot be shared need to be said, ma.
got example, what can, what cannot.
Mm.
Her thinking face.
Oh, I got tell him before. Let's say my friend tells me a secret and explicitly say I cannot tell anybody. I will not tell him, and he cannot be jealous or what that I never tell him. Yeah.
Totally fair, to be honest. I hate it when
Yeah.
I think, right, like, okay, if I tell you, right, your partner confirm no.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I feel like no, but the thing is that to some people, right, it's like it's understood. If I told you, it means I'm telling two people. I'm telling you and your partner.
exactly. No, and I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also don't really like it, especially if I'm not very close to the partner. Or what.
Yeah.
I think if my partner knows this person, then I will not tell. But if it's like they different worlds one, right, I will tell.
Right. But then if you're close enough, then you would confide in both of them. I think it's different though.
Yeah.
I think it's different.
I think you own self know the relationship with that friend whether it's okay or not. lah.
Right.
Then what?
Oh, at most where nowadays where got secrets always keep. You always say don't tell anyone. Then the other you just tell the next person you don't tell anyone. Then you just
Well,
move
cannot
on.
tell them anything.
Shit,
Then
that's not how
confirm
secrets
say
work.
one.
What,
Oh,
the
I
oth-
thought you meant only tell one other person.
what if the scenario is
Swingers
whether
party.
can go club? Like whether can go club, right? Like if
Mm.
but I not okay because I know my partner cannot hold their liquor kind.
I think that one is
But my partner
okay.
want to go lah.
personally I experienced that before
Oh.
in one of my relationships. Like, and the crazy thing about it, right?
You are the one
is
that cannot.
No, I don't party. It's the other person who will go drink or this kind of thing, right? From my personal experience with that person is that they can get drunk sometimes, okay? But me trying to establish that shouldn't go because you get drunk sometimes, right, was one of the worst decisions I ever made in my life. Yeah, it was one of the most toxic components of the relationship.
Why? Like what was-
Because you cannot control what somebody else does with their life, one. And simply trying to do that, right, both parties up. If this person cannot control their liquor, they get into trouble, they do whatever kind of thing, right? If you want to stand by them because there's some maybe that's a flaw you choose to accept in that person, then be there for that person. Try to support that person in the best way you can, even if it means going out of your means, right? Like to your whatever your own limitations are lah. But you trying to impose on how they want to lead their lives is f***ing no-goes, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like I think I mentioned in the previous episode, I'm not sure, but like it's like when a girl tells a guy you cannot smoke, right? It's not that the guy's going to stop smoking, he's just going to stop smoking in front of you. He's going to be smoking behind your back. It's just, it becomes a very toxic situation when there are just certain things that you completely control over your partner's life.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
And if you cannot, and you really cannot live with it, then break up lah. Like,
yeah, then
don't
you're
be
just
together
incompatible.
lah. Yeah.
But over that one thing though, everything else perfect.
No such thing.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But in this hypothetical, okay. Yeah, but I think just now also I was asking like, has there been a specific thing that you all have found difficult to set boundaries for, right? So for me, I feel like it's time.
Yeah.
Because say for example, me and my partner, our love language is quality time.
Oh, both in sync.
Yes.
So
or like top
rare.
two, like
Wow.
top two, that kind. Yeah. Then,
Okay.
But then it's like, to me, it's like sometimes like it's like a why you don't want to spend time with me. But then at the same time, I also know that like they need their own space, and it's also good for me to have my own space. Yeah, like I don't think it's good for us to be spending all our time together. But then like especially say if it's at like the beginning stages, your honeymoon period or what, it's so difficult to find that, right? But then I think once you keep that rhythm going already, right, it's very difficult to then say I want to draw this boundary. Yeah. So like for me, it's like time alone or like. Are you okay if you know that your partner, right, they refuse to talk to you about, say, a certain topic?
Ooh.
Like, for example, maybe their family, like they grew up in like a very bad background, right, and there's a bit of trauma there, lah, for example. So then they just feel like, actually, you don't need to know this, what? Like, this is me now. They are not like toxic or what, like your relationship is relatively healthy. But then you know that this is something that like you just cannot broach the topic about, or this is just something that you might never find out about them.
Depends how hot she is. Like she damn hot, you're willing to like let her like let
I
some
think I'm
things
not
go.
okay.
Yeah, I think you have to be honest about everything that has happened or led up to it, but you can choose not to go into it deeper because of reason why.
Yeah.
So then when we talk about personal boundaries, right, what exactly is that and like how do I find it?
You give that up the moment you put the ring on the fingers, yeah. Just kidding, guys.
Like, do you all feel like what are like some personal boundaries that y'all insist on maintaining in a relationship?
I actually think that there is one boundary that you shouldn't set.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, which is how your partner is like with people of the opposite sex in their own like workspaces. Because I feel like
Specifically
Her
workspaces.
face
no,
straight away,
like just on a daily basis, but the daily basis is usually workspaces. But like if you guys don't work in the same office, I think you're going to have this aspect of your partner's life that you're going to have no insight on whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like she's going to have outside world, you're going to have same set of friends, or like eventually her friends become your friends or whatsoever, right? But your colleagues, if Nat didn't work here, she probably wouldn't know any of you guys except for a random hi bye once a year. And I never met any of colleagues except maybe like once in a wedding, for example, right? And I feel like I like that boundary. I don't want to be like every day I'm asking her, oh, who do you work with today? Oh, got guys or not? Or like, oh, you got office like party? Oh, got guys talk to you or not? I don't want to have to always like control who she can talk to, because I feel like in a workspace, you never know what you need to get a promotion or to be seen in a good light with your colleagues. Sometimes you need to like talk in a certain way or like hang out a certain way or be at certain parties or certain things, you know, like it's like when John mentioned about telling Pat that, you know, he's going to work with influencers. I'm going to be around like surrounded by good looking people. This is just the nature of the job. Like it's very similar to what John had that conversation with Pat lah. Like my job is going to involve me talking to people of the opposite sex, and so if I can, I want to be able to respect her for that. So I think I was very conscious that when she left Gravity and pursue her own like job, right, that I didn't want to know everything about her work, about her colleagues, because it's so that she can have her own space for that. And I feel like then I also want that afforded to me lah. Like I also just get to do what I want to do. I mean, obviously not like anything promiscuous whatsoever. Everything above board and obviously faithful. But like there's certain like gray area, right? Like sometimes people have, and Nat and I don't have that, but sometimes you have like office husband, office wife, you have a really close like friend of the opposite sex or whatsoever. And I feel like that's completely fine for people to have.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I think just
And the office side bitch.
Yeah.
Like you go whole house or some shit.
like I know of healthy married couples who on their own have their own office wives and husbands. And everything is all fine and dandy and nice, but it's just that so you have a great like working environment for yourself also. And that's my whole
That's an interesting
rant.
point actually.
Office mommy, office daddy.
Yeah, why not?
But I got see it go wrong though.
Oh shit.
Like they
Explain.
don't-
I felt the whole time you were like disapproving
They
of
start
my.
working late together, then they fall
No,
in love.
actually, I agree
Hey,
with
that's
you.
how me and Nat got together.
No.
As you were saying, sorry.
Okay,
Okay,
listen.
sorry.
No, actually, I agree on your point that we should trust like our partners lah when they go to work and whatever, and respect that space of theirs. But I got see in certain circumstances, right, where like the girl or the guy breach that lah in the workspace.
Right.
Like they work together so much nightly, and then they OT together, and then eventually they sort of develop feelings because they spend more time with that person.
Then with their actual
Then-
partner.
Yeah, and then
Right.
I see the relationships being like ruined and new ones formed lah because of this kind of situation. So I don't think totally you should not say anything about your work space lah. I feel like if you don't say anything, it's a bit sus to me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a
Wow.
healthy amount lah.
Yeah, I think I've also seen the same thing happen. But right, the crazy thing about this is because of what you just said and because of this example, right, all the more I believe, right, you should have this boundary because it's a very good test of your existing relationship. If your relationship has cracks, right, and you are not willing to work on them, to seal them, right, and fix them, fix that tip over, then the relationship was never going to continue working out anyway.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
With setting boundaries. I just see other people like have these kind of situations, then it makes me think like, so should I have boundaries or not? Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah lah. So
'Cause I'm
to
doing
me,
that-
my conclusion for is that shouldn't because it's
Either way,
if-
the person will.
yeah, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and it's not up to you to control that.
And I feel like if you make that person feel even more restricted in their own workplace, they're more willing to find loopholes to like do it. If it was going to happen anyway,
Yeah.
like.
I think
It's
it's so
not gonna
interesting. Like this whole topic in general, right? Like in a relationship, like it's so important to have your own life, right? But yet so much of your lives overlap. So then like navigating that is interesting. Yeah. But
think
maybe
it
like
was-
if they have comments
Yeah.
about how you all set boundaries or like what are personal boundaries to your, right? Is there what is something that's maybe interesting that you and your partner have kind of worked out?
Yep.
Yeah. Share with us down below.
The key is not independence or dependence; it's interdependence.
This
He
guy.
prepared this like
No, I think it was some celebrity couple that said it, but then after they divorced also.
Yeah, it's a
Damn
sticker
it,
on his car boot. Wait, this is the same episode we talked about some parents thing also.
And Nenes.
range.
Wow.
Thank you for watching today's episode. Subscribe for more deep talks like this.
Yeah, real deep.
Like and share. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Speaking of lying, so I recently did a parenting quiz, right? Like to
That's
see
early.
how aligned we are on parenting, that kind of thing.
Nice.
So
Who
like,
is we?
don't tell you So then out of 3 options, right? Which do you think is the most acceptable? Number as a parent, so if your child does this, which is the most acceptable to you? Number 1 is lying, number 2 is stealing, and number 3 is talking back.
Lying lah.
Lying.
Stealing, okay?
Yes.
Stealing, okay.
One is a
Do
crime
you want to
and
know
one
why?
isn't.
I can explain to you why, but
Okay, you
You-
answer
you
first.
answer.
I think talking back.
It's the least acceptable.
it's the worst
Yeah.
one out of the 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Means they don't respect you as a human and as a parent.
Okay.
But lying to you also
maybe
though.
they respect you enough to like don't want to affect your life, or like they have some sort of consciousness, you know, they don't want to affect your life with the lying, or they don't want to tell you that kind of thing. They don't want you to like give them money to buy something. But talking
Wow.
back is like,
She
you
really thought
man, I hate you, that kind. So
Interesting.
least acceptable.
Why did you choose lying?
I think because like for those other two, right, you can. Okay, I think at the end of the day, your relationship with your kid, right, has to be based on something, and to me, it has to be based on honesty. Because no matter what bad shit thing that they've done, right, at least you can still convince them, or like at least they can come to you and talk to you about any problem that they might have. But I think once you break the boundary when it comes to lying, right, you open the floodgates already to hiding a lot more things. You don't know whether they are doing drugs, having underage sex and all these different things, which you might actually be okay with, but they just didn't come to you because they were scared of you and all those different
Yeah, I
things.
agree. I think as a child, or as a parent, that relationship, right? The stealing and talking back, right, are teachable moments.
Yeah.
They actually show that you are challenging the system or you are challenging other things, right? Even if it's stealing from the parent themselves. So, but when it comes to lying, that's an indication of the relationship you have with the child. Yeah. So to me, lying is the one that I cannot tolerate. Yeah.
Interesting.
Why? What's the right answer? Please tell us.
There's no correct answer. It's to see whether your views on parenting align.
Mm.
Yeah. But
So me and Dan will be great.
Yay!
for me, honestly, I said like if stealing and don't get caught, right?
It's respectable,
He
no?
kind
Yeah.
of earned it lah. He kind of earned it, you know. But then if he still and get caught, right? It's like he commit a crime plus he loser. He don't
Yeah, correct. The world is gonna steal from you all the time anyway.
exactly.
We do not condone stealing.
We don't, but it's all relative.
Yeah, but and then
Stealing
like
to lying.
talking back is like if it kind of makes sense, right? Respect my child, you know, like they can make a compelling
Okay.
argument.
They should be able to stand up for themselves, lah.
Yeah.
No, but I think talking back rudely, then I
Yeah,
don't
but
condone
rudely like
lah.
out of nowhere, like just to insult me, then don't make sense.
If you
lor.
want to get
Yeah.
into like a discussion, sure, like debate, but not rudely.
Yeah, but they're to me, right, talking back is so subjective. Because it requires you to take offense, ma. And then at the same time, it's also, if I haven't earned, I think as a parent, you need to earn your child's respect as well. It goes both ways. So if I haven't, then that's something for me to question in that moment.
But don't you think respect, right? Like for all people, right? Not just parents, respect is lost, not earned.
I don't know, because the people in the comments seem to think that we don't know anything about parenting, and therefore we shouldn't comment.
If we have a parent here.